All right, this is the continuation right here. And, you know, matter of fact, we're going to go ahead and finish continuing with Sagittarius because I ain't even really get to go in on Sagittarius the way I went in on all the other signs. So for the most part, we're going to go ahead and finish rocking out with Sagittarius. And like I said, anytime a Sagittarius finds someone that they can escape to or someone that don't resonate with their familiar crowd at the moment. Because here's the thing. If you're in a relationship with a Sagittarius, this went on for weeks, months, and years. If so. So for the most part, right? Anytime a Sagittarius is in a similar thought form or feeling an emotion, it starts to build like a responsibility. And once the Sagittarius been in that as a routine and a pattern and something that they're doing on a day-to-day basis, right? A thought form or feeling an emotion start to become a motherfucking jail cell to a goddamn Sagittarius. Hey, that's right. It start to become a motherfucking cage. And if you have certain feelings and thought form, aka if you're in a relationship with this Sagittarius is going to start to feel responsible for the way you feel. This Sagittarius is going to start to feel responsible for the way you think. And since the Sagittarian is optimistic by nature, right? They're gonna, if you're down, the Sagittarius by nature may feel like they're part of the reason. So they may feel like they have to do something about it. If you're up, a lot of times, the Sagittarius by default may feel like they're the reason. So they may feel like they may have to over preach or teach for the reason. But let's just go to the correlation if the relationship is going downhill and you're bad, you're feeling bad at the moment, or the relationship is not going right. The Sagittarius is going to feel like it's part of their problem. But here's the thing, since the Sagittarius like to look at things optimistic, they're going to find meanings and reasons to do something about it. But here's the thing, once you've been in a relationship with a Sagittarius so long, that starts to seem like a cage, and a Sagittarius is not going to feel free because they're going to start to feel responsible for always uplifting what's being down in the relationship. So for the most part, the Sagittarius is going to go find someone else, even within the neighborhood, of someone that make them feel free. Free of those emotions, feelings, and thoughts that they have to participate in as a routine and pattern on a day-to-day basis. This is why Sagittarius is really not good in relationships in general, which they can be. They just have to be in a relationship with a changeable partner or a mutable partner that's as mutable as them. Where when things start to become a routine or a pattern or certain thought forms and feelings and emotions that withhold the relationship, when these things have to start feeling like a job just to hold these things up, both partners have to feel like both of those things are petty and let's do something else. And then that's a relationship that a Sagittarius can be in. But for the most part, when a Sagittarius in a relationship with like a Taurus, a Scorpio, an Aquarius, or a Leo, or someone who cling on to certain matters in order for the relationship to work in general, then this will make a Sagittarius up, jump, and leave quick, fast, in a goddamn hurry and take a motherfucking actual flight. But keep that in mind. Now here's the thing, getting into goddamn Capricorn, right? So like I said, try not to put your Sagittarius in a goddamn cage, because this will make them leave. As soon as they find someone who could make them free, make them feel free, and make them feel like they're not in a cage, aka this could be a thought form or a feeling, an emotion that you made the Sagittarius feel like they have to uphold. You see what I'm saying? Once they find someone that free them up from that, then goddamn the Sagittarius is going to disappear on your ass. And you may not find motherfucker Houdini on a genie, but motherfucker goddamn Aladdin with Jasmine on a flying carpet on a starship. Goddamn it. Look, now check this out. When we talk about goddamn Capricorn, look, Capricorns, when they find someone that they could boss up with, soon as a motherfucking Capricorn, because the Capricorns ain't emotional and things of that nature. So as soon as they find some motherfucking body that they could boss up with, goddamn it, then look, or someone that know how to utilize their emotions for motivation, then goddamn it, that's when that Capricorn may cheat on your ass. So if you are a Cancer, or you are a goddamn Pisces, or if you are a Scorpio and you are in a relationship with this goddamn Capricorn, or and vice versa, if you are a goddamn Aries, or if you're a goddamn Leo, which is kind of turbulent, or if you're a goddamn Sagittarius and you're in a relationship with this goddamn Capricorn, then you need to understand that your feelings and emotions that because air signs could deal with Capricorns a little better. Air signs could deal with earth signs in general a little bit better, but that's another video. But for the most part, like I said, water signs are just balance it out, and fire signs is just a square sign. But I'm getting off tangent. But like I said, when we talk about the water and fire, and as far as emotions and feelings and things of that nature is correlated to the Capricorn, right? If you're just a person that's in your emotions or just in the feeling, because got the feeling, and you're going off spontaneous, or you're going off on your creative endeavors or matters and things of that nature. Capricorns ain't really considering that. That's what you need to understand. A Capricorn, like a person who know how to take their emotions and utilize it for motivation. So if you're just a person that's in a feeling, you know what I'm saying, because I got the feeling, and you're getting up and doing things based upon that, but you're not utilizing your feelings for motivation, aka structure, angling it, putting it in the right direction, aka you're not letting your emotions make you do this, that, and the third based upon spontaneous or chaotic energy because you're just in the feeling. You know what I'm saying? No, you're taking those emotions and you're directing them, putting it and putting them in constructed and areas that make sense and things that can be practical, aka you're utilizing all that energy that you could have been chaotic and spontaneous or creative with, and you're actually directing it into an area that can actually be seen and be shown as results. So you're taking that and creating passion. You're utilizing all that energy that you have for something that can be seen. You know what I'm saying? For motivational purposes or things of that, not motivational purposes, but for tangible things. So you're just not a person that's in your mood, or you just got the feeling. You actually take that mood and take that feeling and actually do something with it. You know what I'm saying? And put it into your job, or put it into your creativity, or put it into your work, or put it, you see what I'm saying? Things of that nature. You're not just smiley, happy-go-lucky around, or you're not just sad and moping around. You actually take these things and do something with it. When a Capricorn see that in a person, if you're not that type of person, and say you super water and super fire, and you just nagging this Capricorn, moping around into your happiness, or moping around into your sadness, but you're not doing nothing about these actual things, they goddamn this Capricorn will cheat on your motherfucking ass the moment they find somebody who do that shit. Believe that motherfucking shit. And then look at this person like, okay, this is a person I could boss up with, because I don't have to sit around and nag with this person. I can actually feel like this person feel. We can actually get up and do something about it and actually have something to stand on. You see what I'm saying? So that's what they make a goddamn Capricorn. So if you're, like I said, if you're in a relationship with a goddamn Capricorn, and then you're in a circumstance, a situation where you're not utilizing your emotions and feelings for motivation, and you're just letting them lay around and things of that nature, goddamn it, you and this Capricorn, y'all gonna go through a lot of fights. Believe that. Because this Capricorn is already like that by nature. So they're already trying to fight through that. So they don't need you along with them, bringing them down with that. They already on the site of trying to get out of that, because their nature is earth. So they're already there. They don't need you helping them stay there. They're on the trail of trying to get out of that motherfucking shit and become stable. This is why Capricorns become dry. This is why a lot of times they become holding a lot of things in without releasing things and things of that nature. So a lot of times, yeah, they be holding so much things in, they held in telling your ass they was cheating on your ass. Now check this out, Aquarius. This is how you know Aquarius is getting ready to cheat, or if you Aquarius. When they find someone who's just as weird as them, or a lot of times, like I said, a lot of Aquariuses are not even weird. You like I said, it depends on the alignments. Now, but for the most part, all of you Aquariuses are far out thinkers. You just have some far out thinkers who think far out within this realm. So that'd be like the normal Aquariuses, but they just got a lot of ideas and know how to be humanitarians and know how to be sociable and things of that nature. And then you just have, and then you have the weird Aquariuses, who's far out thinkers out here though. They're not far out thinkers down here. They're far out thinkers out there. So that's the weird Aquariuses, the ones that a lot of times to themselves, and the black sheeps and things of that nature. Now here's the thing. So either spectrum, right? Whenever an Aquarius can find someone who's just as weird as them, or just as down to earth but a far out thinker as them, right? This is when you know that they're getting ready to cheat, or this is when, or if you are Aquarius and you find someone who's like this is a person that you may find yourself wanting to be separate with. Instead of just being separate alone, you found someone you could be separate with now. You see what I'm saying? Here's the thing, because, or here's another tricky thing when it comes to Aquarius, right? Or when they find someone who has a lot of friends that they don't hang around. It's like weird. It's like the Aquarius is like that kind of shit. Aquarius is like when they can find someone who have a lot of friends, but the person that they find don't hang around all those friends. So it's like, it's weird. Like a person, like Aquarius is like people who got access to a lot of people but don't utilize all those accesses. Because it's almost like a sense of being able to be a part of something without being a part at the same time. So it's like, what Aquarius is, like, for an example, if you are in a relationship with an Aquarius, right, and say you the type of person, you might be a Libra or a Gemini, right, and you very sociable, so you're around a whole bunch of people all the time, and after a while, you think this is what this Aquarius like, but after a while, you'll start seeing this Aquarius doing the same thing you're doing, and you'll be like, why don't you just come with me as the Libra or Gemini? You'd be like, why don't you just come with me? Why you're going elsewhere, getting other friends, trying to do the same thing I'm doing, where you are a part of my group, but you're trying to go start your own group, doing the same thing that I'm doing in certain ways, shapes, or forms. Even if you're in a relationship with this, like an Aquarius to go as deep as going to getting into arguments saying we need different friends and shit like this. That's another video though. But for the most part, when we talk about in circumstances like this, right, you'll be thinking about it, right? And the Aquarius is looking at it like this. It's probably because you is using your friends. The Aquarius is going around other people who may got access to a lot of friends, but they're not using them. So an Aquarius might get around a person that got just as many friends as the relationship that they're in, but this person's not using it. AKA, the Aquarius can console with this person, because the Aquarius can have conversations with this person about talking about everybody that they're around, but have a person that they can console into, because this person shares similar ideas about being a part of knowing a lot of people, but not necessarily liking everybody they're around. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? You Aquariuses, y'all know what I'm trying to say. It's like I can't explain it because I'm not an Aquarius, but it's like as an Aquarius, you found someone that you can talk to, that you can talk about everybody else with, if that make any sense. So it's like, if you're in a relationship with this Aquarius, keep an eye on this Aquarius, because if they find someone who got just as many friends as you, and you in a relationship with this Aquarius, and then you see this Aquarius drifting off with them, you might not think nothing of it, because you might think the person that they drifting off with got a lot of friends. See, that's not the thing. The person that they drifted, so as all air signs, y'all all just looking at it like, okay, we just all friends, it's all social group. But that's not the thing. The person that this Aquarius might start drifting off with is, they got a lot of friends too, it's just they might not be utilizing all their friends. So the Aquarius can talk to this person in a secluded place and talk about them, about their friends too, and this person can talk about them, about the relationship that you in with the Aquarius. So for the most part, you might be losing your Aquarius now. You see what I'm saying? You got to keep that in mind. So shit get tricky on that end, but that's the tricky end of it, because it's an air sign. But just on the first end, when they find someone who's just as weird as them, aka this Aquarius could look at this person like, okay, I don't have to emotionally express myself all the times with this person, because this person get me. We here to hear. We ain't got to be here to hear, heart to heart. Remind you, it's not water, it's not emotions. It's here to hear. It's air to air type shit. You see what I'm saying? Now, and Pisces, last but not least, Pisces. This is how you know if you are a Pisces or you in a relationship with a Pisces. Here's the motherfucking thing right here. And this is real tricky, because this is the illusion side. So you got to understand this right here. Sometimes you have to do the opposite. Sometimes you just have to do the opposite. Because here's the thing, right? Look, if you're in a relationship with this Pisces and you act like you don't want them to cheat, like if you're the type of person like you down their ear every day, you don't want them to cheat, you don't want them to do this, that, and that, goddamn it, they're gonna cheat on your ass. It's an emotional thing, and you might be a Taurus. You might be thinking that this is gaining security by telling them you love them and telling them how much you don't want them to cheat. And it's Pisces, and might be showing you certain signs like that they won't cheat. Because a Pisces is mutable water. They're mutable and being able to adapt to their own. They're mutable and they're able to adapt to their own and other people's ways of dealing with their emotions and feelings. So they can pick up how you feel. So if they don't want you to feel in a different way, or if they know, or if a Pisces reads you already because they've been in a relationship with you, then for the most part, they know what tick you off. And if a Pisces don't want to put you in a space that have you thinking in ways that this Pisces don't want you thinking at the moment, then a Pisces would cater to your emotion and feeling. So you being another sign, or especially Taurus, because it's the sextile, or Capricorn, but for the most part, you being or another water sign, but look, you being another sign, right? And then you kind of trying to constantly refresh to this Pisces that you don't want them to cheat because of how much you care for them and things of that nature. They may just show you a side of them of making you feel comfortable that they won't cheat, but to them, they emotionally curious. So they're gonna be like, why are you so emotionally invested into that? So, but they're going to be thinking about this on their own. So they're going to start thinking you cheated. So it's almost like a chameleon type thing, a reflection. So this was going to make them cheat. So their reasonings for them cheating might not even have nothing to do with hurting you or consoling it to somebody else. It might just be because of what you constantly kept putting in their head. You made their imagination go somewhere else. So their head went somewhere else. Their meanings and reason. So they might even blame you for them cheating too. Make you cry for it. Look, don't get lost too far in their world on that tip, because goddamn it, once you get lost into it, they make you kill yourself. They make you kill them. So don't get lost in that aspect. So goddamn it, look, y'all Pisces, y'all know about that goddamn shit. Y'all need to chill. Y'all chill. Look, but we ain't gonna go that far in that shit. But look, like I said, but when we talk about just acting, let's flip it. Let's flip the course a little bit. Also, when they find someone who matched their dream life movie. So if you a person that's constantly, like if this Pisces don't feel creative around you anymore, they don't feel inspired around you anymore, and they always feel like they need to daydream, or they always feel like they can't put nothing into action, you're losing your Pisces. AKA, you're doing something that you're not supposed to be doing, but this Pisces is not in a situation where they're able to actually tell you the actual reason why they're not connected to you in some way, shape, or form. So for the most part, you're going to be going out your way, buying flowers, doing this, that, and the third, taking them to movies, thinking that this is what you need to do, and then you're going to see that they're in the same mood. So you're going to be like, why ain't nothing what I'm doing actually working, and things of that nature. And you're not going to be able to get it out of them because it's a Pisces. They're swimming. So they can't logically put it into words yet because Mercury is debilitated here. So for the most part, before it can even come into words, you just got to pick up the signs. And I'm telling you the signs right now. If you're in a relationship with a Pisces, it's because you're not catering to their energy. You're not supporting their energy. You're not matching their dream and imagination. And I know that it's a struggle being in a relationship with a Pisces, because how the fuck you gonna know somebody else's dream and imagination, especially if they don't even know how to explain it to your ass. But at the same time, here's the thing: the moment another motherfucker come around that do match their dream and imagination, goddamn it, ain't nothing you gonna be able to do, because whatever you doing ain't a dream, because it's in reality. So goddamn it, sometimes Pisces never come down to reality. So that's one of the gripes. That's one of the issues right there. A lot of times, so Pisces might just cheat on you just for the sake of the feeling that they feel. You know what I'm saying? It might not be logical at the moment, because it just matched their dream and imagination. But at the particular time, here's the thing. Right? If you could be the type of person who catered to their dream and imagination to so much of an emphasis, then you can never get out of their dream. Therefore, a Pisces can't even see themselves cheating on you. But it take a creative ass motherfucker to be in a relationship with a Pisces to get a Pisces to that state. You see what I'm saying? Keep that in mind. But like I said, that's all the motherfucking signs of this motherfucker. So goddamn it, why keep an eye on your partner? Keep an eye on your partner. But if you ain't catering to that energy, because goddamn it, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you married or just in a relationship with a motherfucker for a long period of time, goddamn it, by default, can't no another individual hold up another individual's energy to the full maximum potential the way that individual like it. So by default, it's going to lead into minor arguments. And by default, it may lead into cheating and separating. But goddamn it, now that you know what's actually going on, now y'all know how to retract and know what the fuck, how to regroup. Flight boss, bitch, goddamn air.